Hello there. Today's video is on a furnace that I bought for metal melting. Various types online. I wanted to buy from a US seller. We have the supply shortages going on, ports backed up, and so I just wanted to get something from the US. I bought a 10 to 12 kilogram. That is, the crucible will hold 10 kilograms of brass. So anyway, I've unboxed it. Well, I will unbox it for you to show you what's inside. Now the one I got is kind of a cheaper type. Comes with this cheesy little book. These tongs are what I would call BS, but they'll do for now. It comes with these gloves, which are really cheesy. I'm not going to use these. I think my welding gloves are even better than these. But I have some ceramic ones. And you know what? I may do a test later, put some fire on it and see if this plastic liner melts. Well, we'll see what happens with those. Comes with a gas hose. My one was bent and I had to straighten this out. And I hooked the hose up already. Okay, so inside it comes with a crucible and a graphite ingot, which is kind of small. That may be half a kilogram of copper, maybe a kilogram. And this is a 10 kilogram crucible. I have one of these. I think it's salamander, which I like, and I've never used this type. So we'll get that one tried. And here's the furnace. On the whole, the hinge is a little bit cheesy. I think I may end up having to repair that at some stage. It's got refractory cement on the inside. Comes with these inserts. So I'm going to get the camera so you can see inside. So it's refractory cement, kale wool up here, and I've got some hardener. So a little bit later I'm going to add some hardener to this. The ceramic wool, when you have velocity and heat, bits expand from it. And if you breathe it in, it's a carcinogen. I don't know if it's your body reacts to it or whether it's a tiny little ceramic needle going through your body and just keeps passing through the tissue. So I'm going to put this stuff. I got for, I think, $20 free shipping. It's a rigidizer 23. It's got silicone with glue. So I'm going to do that next. Okay then, so I've got safety because I don't want to breathe this in. Goggles, latex gloves, and an old motley paintbrush. I'm going to pour some of this rigidizer in here and then dab it on the hair. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I've got that coating on. Didn't take too long. It was easier just to pour it than it was to brush it on. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll melt some metal. So the previous owner left some trash here, and one length was this copper pipe. So we'll melt this up. Okay, so when I tried to melt copper, it did not work that well. It was getting up to where it was starting to get mushy, but just not enough, and it's probably the altitude, because I think I'm at 1800 feet here. But aluminium, it melted really fast, and it wasn't long for it to melt. Maybe 10 minutes. Used very little gas, but trying to do copper, I could not do. It would make it mushy, but it was not just there. I'm going to have to try and get maybe a different burner setup. It works for aluminium great, but copper, I just couldn't get it there. So anyway, I thought that would be hopeful. A review for that cheaper US stocked foundry furnace for smelting metal. Anyway, I'm okay with it, but my next one will be better. I only bought this because of the supply chain issues. I would have preferred to have got another one that's out of country, but I got what I could get. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed.